Damage from Helene is still keeping more than 40 miles of a popular upstate trail closed. The more than 70-mile-long Foothills Trail goes from Table Rock State Park all the way to Oconee State Park. And for more now, we're joined by Andrew Gleason, the chairman of the Foothills Trail Conservancy. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
So first, just tell us a little bit about just how beautiful the trail was before the storm.
Oh, yes. The Foothills Trail is so beautiful. It's 76 miles of main trail and numerous waterfalls and beautiful overlooks and forest and deep tunnels of rhododendron stuff that you could walk through and hike through, and campsites. And now since the storm, it has just been devastated.
Yeah, let's talk about what the damage is that you've seen after the storm. I was watching one of the videos that you posted, and just landslides through camping areas.
Yes.
What was it like seeing that for the first time?
It's really discouraging in a lot of ways, because all of the time and effort that our group of volunteers has put into the trail through the last 50 years of its creation and care and love, and to see it just be so damaged in 2 hours is disheartening, but we're out there hard at work to get it back right.
You know, something that we have to mention, who is out there hard at work? Y'all are all volunteer group. And
Yes.
so talk to me about the volunteers that are helping put everything back together. I mean,
Yes.
I imagine it cannot be easy, and to go out there and give your own time is
Yes.
something that's really special.
Yeah, the Foothills Trail Conservancy is made up of nothing but volunteers. We're an all-volunteer group, and I am just one of hundreds, literally hundreds of volunteers who go out there and work on the trail and have been working hard for this recovery, trying to get the trail back open. And as of today, we've got right at 3,000 volunteer hours just since the storm.
Wow.
And really, the first 2 weeks after the storm, we weren't able to get out there and do much of anything because, like everyone else, our leadership, we didn't have electricity or internet, and so we had to get our own homes in order before we could really get on the trail hard. But then, since then, we've had 3,000 volunteer hours.
And so to give people an idea of just how much work that 3,000 hours is, you mentioned 70 plus miles of trail
Yes.
there, about 33, 34 at least cleared so far?
Yeah, we've got 33 miles clear enough that we can consider it open and it's safe to hike, and that's from Oconee State Park to the Bad Creek access on the Whitewater River. Now the other 41 miles of trail are considered closed. Okay, and there's barriers up and signs posting saying that it's restricted and to please keep out. That area, even though there have been some places that we have cleared, we want to make sure that it's safe. And so we're working with our partners at Duke Energy to make sure that before we call that part open, that it's thoroughly cleared out and inspected, and all the bridges are checked and deemed safe, and the landslides are repaired. Because even now, even though the storm's long gone, there are many, many trees that are still falling that just haven't reached the ground yet. They're halfway there, and as soon as the wind blows again, more will come down. So we want to make sure that the backpackers are safe.
That sounds like a dangerous situation as well, with more trees continuing to fall. Are these cold temperatures at all affecting your ability to continue cleanup?
Yes, because it was freezing cold. You know, it's hard to get out there, or if it's raining or what have you, we don't want to go out and run saws and things like that when the weather's not, I don't want to say ideal, but safe to operate.
As far as now, I know that you're mentioning there's a lot of work ahead.
Yes.
Is there a projected or a goal to have it all back open at this point?
Yes, we're hoping that by April 1st, especially working with our partners at Duke Energy, that we'll have at least all of it considered open by April 1st, if the weather cooperates.
I'm sure people will want to get back out onto the trail and just see the beauty of the upstate.
Yes.
If they want to get involved, if they want to help,
Yes.
I mean, you know, they want to get their trails back to normal.
Yes.
What can they do?
The easiest way to get involved is to join the Foothills Trail Conservancy, and you can do that by going to our website, www.foothillstrail.org, and in the top right you'll see a button that says join. Your membership dues is the fuel that drives our finances. Okay, that's where our money comes from, selling merchandise and membership dues. That's all our budget to operate. And so by joining, that's a big help. And then secondly, you can donate. Right beside the join button is a donate button. And that money, if you click that and you donate, it'll all go out there to the trail. We don't pay salaries. We don't do none of that. We're all volunteers. It all goes out there to the trail in the form of tools, lumber, supplies, all of that it takes to keep the trail clear. And if you would like to come out and work on the trail, you can send an email to maintenance@foothillstrail.org to get on our volunteer list.
Definitely a lot of different options for people to be able to get involved. And, you
Yes.
know, the holidays are coming up, so maybe a donation in someone's
Yes.
name might be a great gift, or
It
a
sure would.
membership as well. So
Yes.
plenty of options to get involved. Andrew, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you.
today.